257 pounds, Jungle Boy.
There's been a little change in Jungle Boy recently. I'm now coming out to Tarzan Boy.
How's this song playing? I love this song.
Jungle Life, man. It's actually a Christmas present from Tony Khan to Jungle Boy.
The new theme song has been amazing. It's so cool because the people connect with it immediately. And so for me, going out, doing what I'm about to do, to feel those people behind me like that, it's given me a huge advantage.
I think it's very cute that AEW dropped a bunch of money and got Jungle Boy's brand new song for himself. And hey man, I'm glad it's bringing some newfound confidence in you, because you're gonna need it.
FTR, numero uno. And that's where we need to be. But we need the belts.
Right.
That's the bragging rights. And that's where we need
Hey, back up. Don't even try this. Don't even try that.
I'm getting sick of this. All right? You guys are supposed to be the best tag team in the world.
We are the best.
Hey!
We've been at it with FTR for a couple months now, but every time we've had a match with them, the numbers game has come into play, and that's how they've ended up beating us. And being in there with you two actually taught me something about myself. Taught me that I could beat either one of you.
Don't let the salt and pepper fool you, Jack, okay? I ain't one of these fly-by-night wrestlers you play with in the ring, all right? I'll fight you next week. Man, I don't need either one of these guys.
Oh, you don't need these guys to beat Jungle Boy?
Well, if you let me finish, no, I don't need either one of
Then
them.
next week, we'll all be ringside. But I'm gonna make sure nobody gets involved.
We have all agreed that Luchasaurus will be handcuffed on one side to Cash and on the other side to Tully. And they'll all be there chained together so that nobody can interfere.
On Dynamite, my family are gonna be shackled like prisoners to a almost 7-foot dinosaur. Why? Because you're afraid? I mean...
You know, the handcuff, for me, it kind of takes away a lot of worry. It's really the only way that we can make sure to neutralize their numbers advantage.
We got a plan, we always got a plan. But on Dynamite, it's me and you, one-on-one. You got a lot to prove, Jack.
We both have friends, our partners, they're like our brothers, and they want to help us, but I know that if they're both strapped to Luchasaurus, nobody's getting in there except me and Dax.
There's nothing personal that I have against Jack Perry. The only thing personal is that Jurassic Express are on our tails and they're chasing the AEW World Tag Team Championships, and here in AEW, that is our ultimate goal.
Get out of my way. You're clear out of here. I've been a million miles in a day.
That's the only thing I have against Jungle Boy. He's a great athlete, okay? He's a good-looking kid, and I know in a couple of years he's gonna be a big star here, and that's great, and that's fine. But right now, I'm the star. Right now, FTR is the star.
Having been in there with Dax a couple times, even in tag matches, he has an intensity that I really have never felt before. We have very different thoughts on what wrestling is and what it should be.
But I gotta tell you something, Jack. I'm not the Young Bucks, and I'm not the Lucha Bros. I'm not gonna fly around and play wrestler with you. I'm gonna fight you. I'm barely scratching the surface of 5'10", but I'll fight you, and I'll knock you out.
There's a lot more at stake now, for me at least, than just having a good match.
It's almost an embarrassment to be associated with somebody like Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt, right? I mean, it's almost an embarrassment that his name is Jungle Boy. I mean, what is it? Is he Tarzan? Is this a Broadway play? I don't understand. This is professional wrestling. This is when grown men fight for 6 and 7 figures.
Over the past year and a bit, I've had a couple big singles matches. Kind of been thrown in there, here and there. And I've learned a lot from all of them, but I've come up short every time.
I've been told to walk along the righteous road. There's a light within your soul. Some road you walk alone.
I promise you, Jack, we're not gonna flip. We're not gonna fly around. I got 2 good fists and a hell of a set of feet, Jack, and if I gotta use all 4 to knock you out, that's what I'll do.
I think what FTR has done is they've kind of woken something up in me that I think is the only way that I'm going to be able to beat Dax.